You're building something of your own right now. It could be food business, side hustle, or anything. Then one of the things that is super important for every business is a logo. So in this video, I'm going to guide you on how you can make a professional logo for your business. You don't have to be a designer to be able to do this, and you don't need a design agency to help you design a logo. Everything is going to be done in Canva. So let's jump straight into Canva and let's get started.
Limit to creativity. There is no limit to
Before I open Canva, I want to tell you about a wonderful lady called Akua, because a good logo isn't just all about design, it's a story. It should come from a good story. Akua grew up watching her mother cook for the whole neighborhood. When her mother passed, she left two things: her recipes and her wooden cooking spoon. Akua had to use them both to start a business right from the kitchen. So, when I design this logo, I'm not looking at what makes the design look cool. I'm looking at the story. I'm thinking about warmth, home, nostalgia, and mother's love. That's the feeling I want the logo to carry. And that's the first real step. Know the feeling before you even touch the design. So let's dive straight into Canva to get started. Once you search for logo, Canva should pull up all the various dimensions. All we need is to choose the first one that comes up, which is the 2000 by 2000 dimension. This would really help us to have a high quality logo. All right. So we see we have everything open beautifully with some templates open for us. So we can also go in to select template. So the first decision is the color, because that's one of the most important things your brand needs to have. All right. So remember I mentioned warmth and home. So I'll just go in for colors that can send off these emotions. All right. I'll just add some squares in here. This will just help me select my colors. Okay. So we'll just make a copy of them and we'll just have them here. I already have some colors I want to work with, but just to help you select colors. Okay. Since we mentioned warmth, we just have to come to color and we can search for warm colors. Okay, so we have colors like orange, like yellow, red. These are warm colors. Now, to make the process also easy, we can go in searching for something like home. Okay, and this should pop up. You can go into photos and pick any home and use the color picker to select them. Or we can search for food. Okay, so food, we have beautiful colors, in here. We can also decide to choose any of these, all right? So as you can see this, or any food at all. So we can also come here and choose this and just right click, come to apply colors to page. All right. And you see we have some colors that have been selected. We can also choose any of the box, come to colors, and we should see some colors also over here. So all we can just do is to select the colors we are happy with. All right. So make sure to take your time to select colors you want to use for your business. I have some colors and I'm going to be adding them right now. So just like I mentioned, these are the colors I want to be working with. My primary color is going to be this particular red. Okay. So it means that that's going to be my number one color. Okay. And we have some secondary colors. Okay. So I have this as a secondary color and these are some gradients. You don't need to stress yourself so much about gradients right now. As you proceed, you can be building up on the designs. Okay. So the next thing we are going to look at is the name. So the name of this business is going to be Home Food by IKEA, because we want it to also be bold and we want it to stand out. All right. So I'm just going to use a beautiful text just to make it look nice. All right. So let's come into Canva. I'll just press T on my keyboard to add the text. And the text I will be working with is called the Amarego. Okay. So it's a very beautiful text. So I'll just say home. Okay, so I'll just say home. Okay, and we'll just make it bigger. And what I would also do is to duplicate this and say food. Okay, but the food, I'd want to just make it look beautiful. So I'll put the F over here, which I think looks cool, or I can still bring it up a little bit. Duplicate this and say OOD. Okay, and we can just put this here. So in your case, you can use any font at all. The logo is just a symbol or a sign to represent the business. So it can be a circle, it can be a triangle, anything at all. All right. So you just need to be sure of what you want. If you're not sure, just use a word mark for now. You can always come back and update the logo. Okay. So this is what we have. Home food. And I think it's pretty straightforward. Now, I did mention I want all of them to be red. This is going to be my primary color. Okay. So I select all of them, come to colors, and choose the red color. And this is what we have at the moment. Now, I just want to add some few things in there. All right. Because we get to work with vegetables and all that. So we just want to show the leaves, just having natural stuff happening in there. All right. So we just come here. Now just search for leaf. Okay. So there are so many options, but I want graphics, not photos. Okay. So we have these examples over here. So I can come here, hit on color and also make it red. Okay. Then we can just make it small, duplicate it, and we'll just flip it. All right. And duplicate this. So I can position this here, select everything, and I can position it here. So we see how things are looking at the moment, and I can just duplicate any of them and just have it here. Home food. I think it's pretty straightforward. Now I want to add a stamp just to show it's coming from IKEA. Okay. This is more of like, a signature from IKEA. So we can add any script font. Okay. A script font is any font that looks like a handwriting just to make it look beautiful. Now, the font I want us to use is the Bachelorette font, okay? And all we will simply say is by IKEA. So the name is AKUA. I select all of them, come here and change the color to what we have over here. Okay, so which is this, and I can increase the size and just place it over here. Okay, now let me just duplicate this because I want to take all of these colors off. Okay, now, this is the logo we have created for ourselves, and I think it really stands out. Now, the next thing I want us to do with this logo is basically setting it up in Canva. All right, because Canva has the brand kits in there. We want to set up this logo inside of Canva just so that anytime you're working on any design for the business, we can easily import our logos and colors and everything in there. We can just import them quickly. Okay. All right. So to do that, we'll just have to name it properly. So I'll just say home food by IKEA. Okay. I'll just say brand kit because we want to ensure everything we create is going to be in this design. All right. So if you don't understand, don't worry. As we proceed, you'd understand what I mean. So then I'll just come to share and we'll come to download and I'll just choose the first page. Okay, so the current page, hit on done and click on download. So it should load quickly. All right, so I'm just going to create a folder in my downloads stuff and I'll just say home food assets. Okay, and I'll just save it, open it, and I'll say logo with background. So I'll just say logo BG. Okay, then in Canva, you're also able to download your designs without backgrounds. And this makes it super helpful when you are downloading logos because now you can download your logos without a background because it's so important. So we can come to share, come to download, make sure you are hitting on transparent background. Okay. Then we'll come to download. So once you hit on download, it should also, download quickly and we'll just say logo hyphen no BG. Okay. So that we know what we are working with. Now, to set this up inside of Canva, what we'll do is first of all, we'll come to our home and make sure you're locating what we call brand over here. So click on brand and it should load beautifully for you. If you have none set up, then I'm going to show you how to set up your brand kit in Canva. Okay. So I'll just click over here and choose create a new brand. So you should see something like that also over here, right? And I'll just say home food, okay, by IKEA. That's the name of the brand, and we'll just click on create. Everything should be loaded, and we can see now Canva is going to request for the brand assets. The first one is the logo. So select the logo, and we can say add the assets. So I'm just going to upload. So I come here, choose both and click on open. Then we can see it's been added in our design beautifully for us. So we have the logo set up. The other things we need to set up are the colors. Okay, so both colors, Canva has been able to extract them from the logo, which makes it super important. Okay, but there are other gradients we have. All right. So I'm going to set them up over here. So we click on the plus and let's come back in here. And that's why I wanted us to keep a copy of all of this. So we'll just come to color. If you're using a gradient, make sure you're choosing all the colors. So you copy, come to home. I know there's a lot of process, but it's always good if you're able to do that. Then come to gradient. You can choose the second color, come here, and the second color is here of the gradient. You copy this and paste it in here. And the third color is white. So I click on the third color, I can just make it white. And this is what we currently have. Okay. So this is the first one. We have another gradient, which is this particular one. So click on it and click on the color. You should see the color code. That's what you need. Right. So we'll just come here, paste it here. All right, and we'll hit on gradient. For the second color, I'm going to use a white. All right. Now, if you want to use the same stuff I am working with, just look in the description. You'd find all of them. All right. Everything is linked in the description. So we have it here. Now let's go to fonts. I want us to set up our font. The title font or the main font we use for our logo is the Amerigo font. So this is where we can come and just choose Amerigo. So to choose the font, make sure you're hitting on choose a font and we can see the recent font should pop up. If it's not popping up, then we just have to search for it. So Amerigo. We have it over here. Then we just select it. That's beautiful. Then the second font I have is Futura. Okay, and when it comes to fonts, also feel free to choose the font you want to be using. All right, so most of the flyers would have Futura because we can't really use the Amerigo. It's more of like a signature font for us. Then we have the handwriting font. Okay, so we're also going to add that over here, which is the Bachelorette. Okay, so we select it, and this is what we have. All right, so we've been able to set up these three fonts also in Canva. Now, the brand voice, this is where we also set up our brand voice so that when we are using the Canva AI, it sounds exactly as we want it to sound. All right, so we just come to add brand voice. We want it to sound warm for our business. We want it to sound welcoming. Okay, and it should have a home feeling. So this is how we want it to sound. Just describe the words and save it. Okay. If you have some photos, you can upload them here. So we'll just keep the remaining ones for now. The most important items we need are the logos, the colors, the font, and the brand voice. And yes, I hope you found it useful. In the upcoming videos, you're going to learn how to take these logos and transform them into flyers, into business cards, and every single material we'll need for our business. So make sure you're subscribing. The name is Benjamin, and always remember, there is no limit to creativity. Peace.
No limit to creativity. See you next time. Happy designing from the African geek.